Hello friends, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new to my channel and you've been here before, welcome back. I'm glad to see all of you here with me, spend a few minutes with me. And in this video we're going to be trying the new waynegoss cream foundation and powder. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this launch for a while. I've been thinking of when he will come out with the foundation and powder, and he has, so I'm very excited to try it on and share my first impressions with you. I do have a bare face and my skin today is not at its best. I have some hormonal acne right here, some pimples, and I just showered, so I washed and did my skincare routine today, so my face is a little bit my skin is a little bit off-tuned right now, but it's a good day to try on this foundation to see how well it covers or not. So going back to the foundation, it's called the Luxury Cream Foundation. It comes in 12 shades, which is not a lot, but it is funded just by him. It's a one-man funded brand and launch, so it's understandable that, you know, there's a lot of money involved, so eventually perhaps he'll come out with more shades, I don't know. But what I've been reading, and I haven't seen any videos, any other influencers or YouTubers trying this foundation. I haven't watched anything because I wanted to try it on with an open mind, right? What I've read on the website, and I did see waynegoss's launch video, he did mention that the foundations, the shades could be mixed to create the perfect shade for you. So I picked up 3 shades. Shade number 12, which is the lightest. He starts from the darkest to the lightest, which is different and interesting. It's really interesting that he starts from the darkest to the lightest, when usually companies start with the lightest to the darkest. So number 12 is the lightest in the shade range. I picked this up for concealer. He does mention, waynegoss mentions that this one is good for also brightening, or you can use as concealer to brighten your eye area if you're my skin shade, or also if you want to mix it with other darker shades to lighten up a little bit and make your perfect match. Number 11 is the next one in the line, and I picked this one up for my skin, hopefully. Well, I'll take it out of the box, but this is what it looks outside. Hopefully this will be a good match for me. And then I have number 7. I picked this up with the idea of using it as a bronzer, or a contour. So let's see. I'm gonna take them out of the box now to show you, and I'm also gonna show you the Weightless powder, translucent powder from waynegoss. On the website, just a very brief description of the cream foundation. It says, "It's a smooth, seamless skin is yours with waynegoss first ever foundation, the Luxury Cream Foundation. This classic cream formula glides on like silk, delivering buildable coverage with a satin finish that looks, feels, and wears just like real beautiful skin, no matter your age." He came out as well with a poreless beauty puff, and I made the mistake of only buying just one. I'm gonna use this for the foundation, and then for the rest I'll probably use my finger or a sponge or a brush. I'm not sure yet, but I am gonna pick up a few more of these because I would like to have one for each shade. So let's start with taking it out of the box and showing it to you and showing it to myself, because I haven't seen it yet. So this is what it looks like. It's simple, but at the same time it's very luxurious. This is shade number 11. Is 1 ounce, 28.3 grams, is 24-month shelf life, and I believe, well, his other makeup, I think it's made in Canada. This one is made in the USA. I like the fact that they're numbered and they don't have a name. It's just easier for me to find it, you know, instead of a name, a number. So this is number 7. No, there's no scent. I'll swatch them now for you. And then number 11, which is what I'm going to use as a foundation. I think it's going to be kind of a close match. Let's see. And then we have number 12, which is really light. I'm going to use it as a concealer, as I said. And then the powder, very similar packaging. I took it out to compare. This is the one from Laura Mercier, which is one of my favorites. It's about the same size. Maybe it is the same size. And the same, very similar design. I love it. I like this. The frosted glass, or probably plastic, and then the top, the lid. And this is what it looks like inside. It is covered. So let's take it out and see if it has any noise. Oops, was too fast. There's no scent to it either. Alright, so we're going to be trying all of these today. This video is just dedicated on the new Wayne Goss products. The rest of my makeup that I did not mention but I am going to apply, that will be on a separate video. But let's start with the face. This is what this video is all about. The new Wayne Goss cream foundation and powder. I didn't put primer, but I put moisturizer and serum and SPF and all that. So I'm not going to put anything else on my face. I'm going to go just straight up with the foundation. So let's go with number 12. No, 11 is the one that I'm going to use on my face. And I'm going to pick up the sponge. I remember in the video he said that it's reversible. You could use both sides. So maybe I'll use one side for the foundation and then the other side I'll use it for either the bronzer or the concealer. It's quite, you know, it has some weight to it, which is nice. It's dense. And it's really fluffy on the one side. And then the other side a little bit more dense. So probably use this for the bronzer. I'm going to pick up the sponge and just pick up a little bit. And I told you guys I was going to swatch it, so I'm going to swatch it first. Alright, so I'm going to pick up some with my index finger. It's very creamy. And I am going to swatch it in the back of my hand. Alright, so here's the swatching. Very creamy. This is number 12. It's not in order, but number 12, number 11, and then this is number 7. I think they're going to be very good matches for me. And they're so soft, so buttery. First go with my finger, my index finger, and I'm going to pick up some of the number 11, and I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna need the sponge. I'm gonna pick up the sponge, pick up, not too hard, just a little bit, and I'm going to start applying. I'm gonna start here on my cheek area. He said to swipe down. I'm gonna go back a little bit harder to pick up more product. And I'm going to apply it on half my face and compare it to the other side. Okay, this sponge application is not working for me. The color is obviously a little bit too light for me. But again, I feel so bad because this happened to me with my last face product that I tried on a video. It is really drying around my mouth and my nose. So I'm going to try with a brush and see if that makes it a little bit better. Pick up my favorite Beekeeper 101 brush. Okay, it's applying, the color is still off, but it is applying much better than the sponge, at least for me. Okay, let's ignore the fact that this is not my shade. Let's look at the other aspects. It does have a pretty glow. It has a nice coverage, like light to medium coverage, but it's promised that it's not gonna accentuate our pores, and this foundation is like accentuating my pores. It's not, I know that skin has texture and skin have pores, but what I mean is I don't want to accentuate my pores. I want to kind of buff them out and blur them out, and I don't think this foundation is doing that. But it's not sipping it into my pores. It is glowy. My nose looks awful. It's really drying here. Yeah, it looks really bad on this area of my face. And I look like a ghost. But that's another story. That's not the foundation's fault. That's because I chose the wrong shade. Alright, I'm going to keep on going because I gotta keep on going. I'm going to keep on trying the other ones. I'm going to go in now with concealer. I think I'm going to do this one with my finger. I'm going to get some with my index finger and just put a little bit here. Kind of brighten up the area. Now the concealer is not bad. The concealer is actually really good. And it also could be the case, it happens sometimes that as time goes by, the minutes, the hours, the skin looks better. That could be the case. I am going to have it on for about 10 hours. It is, maybe less. It is 1:30 this morning. I mean, it's 1:30 right now in the afternoon. So I'm going to have it on till like 10 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to have it for a while. And I'll be able to let you guys know if my skin got better or what. I'll definitely let you know. But I do like the concealer. The concealer is giving me a brightening effect. And it's not accentuating my fine lines or caking up. So that's a good sign. Let me do this side. I'm going to go back with just a little bit and go back to this area. I don't like the look of having makeup. It looks like I have foundation on, and I don't like that look. And it also has to do with the fact that it's the wrong shade. But other than that, aside from that, like around my mouth area, I don't like the way it looks. I do have very dry skin or very dry skin, and today is not a good skin day. So I'm gonna, of course, I'm gonna try it on other days and see if it's, maybe it's just me, my skin is not cooperating today, or what it is. But then look here on the nose, I'm sorry, on the forehead, it looks okay. It looks really good. And around my eyes, it looks pretty good too. It's just this area that's messed up. And then here it's good too. Alright, I'm gonna go in now with the darker shade and try to bronze up a little. Bronze up. And I'll try to bronze up just a little, maybe look less paler. So I'm gonna have to use my finger and then blend it out with my finger. I think the fingers are the best option with this cream foundation, better than brush or even the puff. Maybe the puff is good like for the powder, so we'll see. I'm gonna pick up some of that, the shade number 7. I'm gonna use my index finger and just put it in where I usually apply bronzer, right here. Looks a little bit yellow. Let's try with a sponge, with the puff on the other side that it's clean. And I'm gonna pick up a little bit, and I'm gonna go here my forehead. I'm gonna get a Sonia G smooth buffer. It does apply nicely. Like at first I thought it was gonna be a little bit too yellow, but after application I think it's a pretty color. You can see here the bronzing, the contour. The bronzer I like, and it's really smoothing here on the top. I wonder how it is if I pick up with a brush. Let's try. I think it's very pretty. This I like. I'm gonna get just a little bit, just a tad, and go like all over my skin like this, because I am very pale. This color is not the color for me. So just add a little bit like that. It does make a difference. And then I get some for the neck. Alright, let's finish up the face with the powder. I'm going to put some on the lid. I think I'm going to use a rougher number, number 20, 22. I'm just going to get a little bit and apply it all over. Not too much because I don't want it to dry my eyes or dry my skin more. But just around this area, ever so lightly. I'm going to be wearing a mask later, so I want to make sure there is less transfer to the mask. I mean, I know I expect transfer, but I want to mitigate that a little bit and not have as much transfer. Alright, so we're done with the new face product. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'll let you guys know what I'm going to put on. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. I applied some blush and highlighter from the waynegoss, the Weightless Veil blush palette in the shade Dusty Rose. That's what I have on my cheeks. And on my eyes, I am trying out the new, one of the new quints from Dior, the Dior Riviera, in the shade, which one is this? Bayadere. That's going to be in a separate video, as well as the lip balms. And from mascara, I applied the waynegoss waterproof mascara. This is my look for today. Let me zoom in again to the face, to the skin, to see how it looks. It did improve a little bit. It did improve with the application of the rest of the makeup. It's still dry here on my upper lip and the bottom of my lip here, my chin area is still very dry there, and my nose is a little bit weird, but it's not that bad in the rest of the skin. It's glowy, and it does have a nice coverage. It's a glowy coverage, and it does cover most of my red spots, and it's really nice on the forehead as well. The only problem area I have is here around my mouth and my nose. You can still see, my pores and all that, but otherwise it's not that bad. It's not what I expected. I was very anxious and very excited to try. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, but it's not as bad as other foundations that I've tried. Like, there's been other ones that have been really, really bad, but this is not my favorite. I am gonna continue using it other ways. I'm gonna watch other videos to see how other people wear it. Maybe they have better luck than I did, and I could learn from them. I wanted to try these products with an open mind, so I haven't watched anything else. I am going to watch later on some videos and see how it works. It is going to be a full day wear test, so I'm going to take out my makeup like around 10 o'clock, and then I'll be able to know how it wears in a full day. and I'll let you guys know in the pinned comment how I liked it or not. So this is my look for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything from the new WayneGoss collection. If you tried any of these other products that I mentioned, let me know everything down below in the comments. I'm gonna leave links of everything that I used and mentioned today. I'm gonna leave it all in the description box like always. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.